Well, it was quite shocking to hear one of the most famous guys in the world dying for a start. That's even before you delve into the music. But yeah, you start casting your mind back to occasions throughout your life where you've come into contact with Michael Jackson with his music. And I remember watching the telly and the Thriller video coming on. My brother he loved all that sort of horror stuff, and I was really scared of it.
Billie Jean, best bass line ever written.
It's really sad, really sad. Dangerous was the first tape I ever had, and I've really loved it and played it till it snapped, probably about 7 years after I first got it. And just my first experience of kind of pop music, of any kind of music beyond like what my parents played me and stuff like that.
I do think it's a shame that he died before he did his O2 arena shows, because sort of so much hype around the event. And now we'll never know whether it could have been a disaster or an absolute success.
Yeah.
And it kind of felt like he sort of fizzled out before he should have.
It's funny because, death. We were talking about this. Jonah and I fucked up. We're talking about Michael Jackson dying today at breakfast, and I kind of got a conspiracy theory. I think he was killed because Michael Jackson is definitely worth more to people dead than he ever was alive. Because Michael Jackson, as a person, isn't going to get more popular. If anything, he's going to keep doing crazier stuff. Michael Jackson's music's not going to get better, so now he's just a catalog that's worth millions, like billions probably. So and plus he owned the Beatles catalog too. So I think Jacko might have been killed. Let me be the first to say Jacko was murdered.
We were all in disbelief.
Yeah.
No one believed it.
Jackson 5, I just adore. And
Jackson
I would.
4.
Well, ouch.
Too soon. Too soon.
Yeah, the way that the information spread, I called my sister, she didn't know, and then, while I was on the phone to her, someone else at Glastonbury walked up to her and went, Michael Jackson's dead, so, yeah, it's so weird.
I think it's pretty, everyone seemed quite shocked, so it's really sad, and I just did a cover of one of the songs in the acoustic set I just did as a little tribute, so that's cool. But yeah, it's just kind of really shocking and really sad.
If you heard his name in the last few years, it was often not with the best of tone. And, he definitely went into a world of obscurity there for a little while. And whenever he was referred to, he wasn't referred to in the grandest light. And now he is being referred to as the genius that he was, and for the incredible performer and musician and singer and talent that he was. And I guess, I feel for his family and his kids. And it's horrible. We'll miss him.
I was shocked and very saddened to hear about Michael Jackson, although I had a conversation not but a couple years ago with another Michael Jackson fanatic, and we both agreed that we thought he was going to die soon.
I like some Michael Jackson songs are brilliant, man, and he's a fucking, he's a pop legend. Well, farewell to him, he's left a few albums here for people to listen to, and, he's gone. He's probably better off, really, he's dead, isn't it?
I'm sad about it. It's the first cassette tape I ever bought, and one of my favorite artists, someone I grew up just loving.
It's not like Elvis died. It's not like fucking. It's a big deal. Yeah, but he's so in your consciousness that now he's dead. It doesn't make any difference. It just gives people an excuse to play his records and make bad jokes about him.
Just tragic, really. That's all. Great songwriter and performer.
It's really sad, obviously, but I feel a lot of pity for him because he had a very strange life, and maybe it was just time to go. But he gave people 5 million times as much as the average person would give someone else in a lifetime, and so, he was the greatest entertainer.
It's not a massive surprise. What's really sad is I'm hoping that he's found solitude within him. He found solitude within himself, because he seemed like he was in a sad place. But he'll be remembered for all his greatness. And our culture, the way that we are, things just move on. It's sad, but we'll be on to the next thing tomorrow. Some crocodile happened to Fly or something will be on the front cover of the Sun or whatever.
I was in Abu Dhabi on the way back from Australia when I heard, and I shed a tear, man. I felt like genuinely upset because fucking hell, man, you listen to them tunes, you know what I'm saying? Unbelievable, like mind-blowingly good. You know, so yeah, it's an heartbreaker really. Rest in peace, Jacko.